At least I got the notification that it's out.
It's coming up. Can we stop the Roomba for the...
Yes. I gotta go put the Roomba.
Maybe after I get
After we're going to bed. It is past bedtime, honey bear.
All right, 1, 2, 3, clap.
Sorry, that was terrible. I'm holding an orange.
Didn't sound like a loud clap.
It didn't tell me
Tonight, we are going to be talking about when I show faith in the Savior by keeping His commandments, I am justified through His grace. We're going to just talk about the first one, calling about the terms. So when we've been reading through the Epistle to the Romans, let's review what Paul means by the law. When Paul wrote of the law, he was referring to the law of Moses. Similarly, the words works in Paul's writings often refer to the ceremonies and rituals of the law of Moses. Paul contrasted this law with the law of faith. See Romans 3:27-31, or the doctrine of Jesus Christ, who is the real source of salvation. So I think we read these verses last night, but just a quick reminder helps us understand what the law means there. The law of Moses. So the Jews, they followed the law of Moses. Do you know what's in the law of Moses?
Yep, I know one thing.
What's in the law of Moses?
It was the thing where you had to, I don't, but I'm pretty sure, like, I remember they did it, they said whoever did it, they said whoever did that, they had to I don't know.
You forget what they could have cut out?
No, the law of Moses
What?
started. Yes, but
Started with the Ten Commandments.
that's the most popular part of the law of Moses. So give me an example.
The Ten Commandments.
Yeah, I just gave you an example.
What?
Of the Ten Commandments.
One of the 10 Commandments.
Okay? Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yep.
You think of another one, Danny? Or you can think of one? What can
Of
you
the
think
Ten Commandments. Lord, birds, name
of? Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Maybe?
What's one? Most of one.
10 Commandments. Can you think of any of the 10 Commandments? I'll give you a hint. Most of them start, thou shalt not. What's something that you think, like, really basic, everyone shouldn't do? Yeah, one of them is thou shalt not kill. That would be kind of like not hurting people, right?
Yeah, but don't cut off people's arms. What is
Yeah, don't cut off people's arms.
thou?
That's, kind of go along with stealing.
Can I do my?
Honor your father and your mother.
Oh, I like that commandment.
Mom, and I'm actually going to like the ones that was the no. I'm pretty sure it starts with thou. Thou shalt love their neighbor. I'm pretty sure.
That
It's
is,
the law of Christ.
yeah. So those are the two laws that we're talking about. The law of Moses had very strict, these are the things you should do, these are the things you shouldn't do, and it grew to where people were like, okay, the law of Moses, 10 Commandments say, keep the Sabbath day holy. Well, that means that you should only take this many steps on the Sabbath day.
That's just. Yeah, it started with
And
good
that was before they had
intentions.
pedometers, so I don't know how they kept track of it. Yes, Maylee.
I'm going to allow Moses.
Okay.
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Well, and they did a lot of sacrificing of animals.
Yeah, you're not supposed to really do that because thou shalt not kill, it says. Isn't that kind of contradictory?
That's an interesting point.
I know, but don't.
The law of Moses applied to killing people. But fabulous. I'm sure I look amazing. Okay,
Where is boasting then? It is excluded. By what law? Of works? Nay, but by the law of faith. We did read that last night.
Yep.
That means the law of works can refer to the law of Moses there,
right.
and the law of faith would be the law of Christ and the atonement.
Yeah, so I thought of an analogy earlier about, like, so what we're going to talk about justice and mercy, right? And justice says you have to do everything right in order to go to the celestial kingdom, right?
What? You don't have to do.
Well, that's what justice would say. Justice says, hey, to go to the celestial kingdom, you have to be perfect.
I don't.
Well, you do have to be perfect, but that's the requirement of the celestial kingdom, is to be perfect. Okay? And so I want you to think if you wanted to buy a house that cost $1 million.
What?
Just pretend. Okay? That's like the celestial kingdom, right? This mansion, and it costs $1 million.
Okay, I already made it.
Okay, you got like that in your head?
So I'm-
Okay, it's the day that you want to buy that house, and you had $1 million, but on the way to go buy the house, you stopped by McDonald's and you bought a cheeseburger. Cost you $1. Now you get to the house, you're ready to buy it, except now you have $999,999. Do you have $1 million?
No.
Can you buy that house?
No.
Now, would it make any difference if you only had $500,000, or if you had $999,999? Either way, how much of the house do you get?
0%.
None. You get not any of the house. Even if you were, it doesn't matter if you were $1 short. If you only had $1, you get the same amount of the house, huh?
Yeah, and the house does not accept IOUs.
And the house doesn't accept IOUs.
10.
The celestial kingdom's kind of like that.
Okay,
Hang on. If you fall even a little bit short of the celestial kingdom, how much celestial kingdom would you get?
9.
No celestial kingdom. None at all. But what happens? Can we get into this? Would we fall short of being perfect?
Nope. Yeah.
No. Of yourself. Are you perfect?
Your personal cookbook and tell me voice match
we're
you.
not perfect.
Please try saying,
So,
hey Google,
Can
add
we
to
get into the
cookbook.
celestial kingdom of our own accord?
No.
You can
No.
add to your personal
doesn't
cookbook
matter
and tell me voice
How much
match
short we are?
you. Please try saying, hey Google, add to cookbook.
It doesn't matter. Any amount short?
We can add to
We're
your
too short.
personal cookbook
But what
and tell me
happens?
voice
Why
match you.
can we go? Why would we
Please
be
try
able to go to
saying,
the
hey
celestial
Google,
kingdom?
add to cookbook.
Of repentance.
But what makes it possible? Who steps in to make up the rest of the money, as it were?
Jesus.
Jesus. He has infinite money. So
And then
when you get there to buy your mansion. He steps in and he says, I'll cover the difference. And it doesn't matter what the difference is. Whether it's $1, whether it's $500,000, whether it's $999,999.99.
All you have to do is follow Jesus.
just do that 1 cent.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do whatever Jesus asks you to do.
Whatever you can do,
Right.
right?
And Jesus, the beauty of it is that he will ask of everyone what they can do, and he
We
won't
can add
ask
to your
them to do
personal
more than
cookbook
they
and
can.
tell me voice match you. Please try saying, hey Google, add to cookbook.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got that little.
Then how would you
little
know?
thing partially
Like,
from
so
the
Doesn't
one
everybody
of the best
on-
talks I've ever heard. It's the one with
You
the
can't
guy
use your personal
who
cookbook until we voice match you.
stupidly
Please try saying,
decides
"Take
to
a little
jump
Santa
off a
cookbook."
plane.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
Like,
that one was the
There are
best.
12 steps. I'll read them one by one. When you're ready to hear more, second step, bring to a boil.
Home and tell us.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to the lesson.
That was it.
That was what we were talking about.
So let it be written.
So
let it be
done.
done.
Please try saying, "Take
We
a
heard
little
them
Santa
maybe
cookbook."
calling, but I don't know that how that.
There, gotta go to the front. Stop it, that's right.
It has
I know, but
sensors.
that would still not be a good place for it to fall. Should we say prayers?
Yeah.
We
Hey,
didn't really
stop
like-